I tried selling digital products for the last 5 months and I was able to make an extra $9,000 with selling digital products. Today, I want to tell you exactly what has worked for me and I want to help you to get started on your digital product journey as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Tiara, and on this channel I teach you guys how to start your digital product business using your passions, talents, gifts, and your knowledge. So today, you guys, I want to tell you guys what has worked for me for these last 5 months. Now, if this is your first time here, this is not my first time selling digital products. The first time I ever sold digital products was back in 2021, and when I started, you guys, I was not consistent. I gave up and I just completely stopped doing it and I just let it all go. So back last year in 2024, at the end of the year, I decided to get back into digital products because I had so many people asking me for information, so many people needing my advice and my assistance. So I was like, you know what, let me get back into this because I knew that God was calling me to teach and educate, but I needed to figure out exactly how I was going to get back into it. So last year, it was in October, if I'm not mistaken, I got back into selling digital products. I started this channel right here and I became consistent on this channel so that I can grow my channel and I can start seeing consistent sales. But let me tell you guys, even when I got started again last year, I was not consistent. I was not dedicated. I was not focused. So here we are again in 2025. And in April, I decided to get a little more serious about it. So from April to August the 31st, these are where my $9,000 sales came from. So today I wanted to just tell you guys exactly how this happened and what I see has worked and what you can do so that you can get started. So from April to August, I started showing up a little more online, actually giving advice and helping people in different industries. So if you guys are new here, I am a full-time business owner. I've been an entrepreneur since 2017, so this is my 8th year of business, and a lot of people know me for business. I have started multiple companies and I have helped people in the past with their businesses as well. So one of the things that I do is help other people to launch and start their business no matter what industry they go in, because I have been able to work into multiple industries. So the first thing that has actually worked for me was posting online. But this is the thing, when I first started, I was posting on Facebook, I was posting here on YouTube, I was posting on TikTok here and there randomly, and I was posting on Instagram here and there as well. So when I first got back into this, you guys, I was literally kind of all over the place, still trying to figure it out, because although I know what to do and how to do it, I was torn between which platform I wanted to go all into. Excuse the noise, they doing construction work outside. But anyways, you guys, when I first got back into selling digital products, I wanted to test to see which platform was working for me. So from April to August, I was posting on every social media platform there was. But this is the thing, it was burning me out. I could not show up in all of these places because I was spreading myself thin. If you guys have all of these social media platforms, you will understand that each platform is different. So you have to choose which platform works best for you. And that's why, if you have watched previous videos, I always tell you guys to stick to one social media platform, because I have been all over the place in multiple areas. And because of these, I was not able to show up as consistently as I needed to in order for me to continue to make successful sales every single day. So this the first thing I want you guys to understand. You need to post consistently, but I will always tell you guys to post on one platform first. Whatever social media platform you choose, you need to stay on that one platform at least 90 days in order for you to see if this is where you want to be. So for me, now it is September. As of the recording, it's September the 15th. And from September the 1st until now, I have consistently been posting on YouTube every single day. So what I decided to do was go 120 days here on YouTube to post consistently in order for me to build my audience and for me to use this platform as a social media platform that I want to post on. Now for me, I think long term, and I always say you need to think of your end goal when you get ready to start with your business. The reason you need to think of your end goal is because before you start a business, you want to make sure that everything is in alignment. So even where you're posting matters. This is because if you decide that you don't want to be someone who shows up online every single day, then Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, those platforms are not going to work for you when it comes to your long-term goals. That means that if you start on one of these platforms, you will have to take your audience from those platforms and bring them over to a platform like here on YouTube. So the difference is you have to choose which works best for you and your schedule and how you see yourself in the future. For me, I want passive income. I like that I can be on YouTube and I can show up here now, but later in the future, once I've built this channel to where I want it to be, I won't have to post every day. That means that I can post 2 videos a week, maybe 3 videos a week, but I will still be able to show up and still have consistent sales because this platform will still run and it will be evergreen. Not only that, with YouTube, you're able to still have another source of income just from YouTube alone, even if no one purchases your digital products. If you were to go the route of posting on Instagram or posting on TikTok, that means that you have to show up every single day. And most people who have TikTok and Instagram, they're posting at least 3 videos per day. For me, I do not like to be on social media all day long. It's draining. I don't want to have to show up and make sure I'm posting it frequently every single day. So those platforms don't work for me. Now, I do have an account on both of those platforms, but they're inactive because I don't want to have to post every single day. I don't want to be the person who looks as if I'm out spending money just to make money. So those platforms don't work for me. On Instagram, you see a lot of people showing like their lifestyle and they're showing you what they're doing every single day, spending money, you know, and that's okay. That works for them. But for me, I like to be behind the scenes and I like to have an actual conversation and I like to engage with my audience. So because that works best for me, because I like to talk, YouTube has what has worked for me. So the second thing that has worked for me is doubling down on what it is that I'm selling to my audience. Now, when I first started selling, I was selling some of everything. Like I told you guys, I have multiple businesses and I have experience in so much. So because of this, I was selling things that was in the credit repair industry. I was selling things that was for business credit. I was helping people start and launch their business by selling them ebooks and guides to help them and to assist them. But what I realized is you don't have to have multiple things to sell in order for you to make sales. So I have cut down on what it is that I sell, and now I just help other people to start their digital product business, no matter what industry they are currently in or what industry they are wanting to start with. So one thing about digital products is no matter what business you have or what business you want to have, you can start a digital product business around any niche, literally. So I always tell people to start with their passion, start with something they like to talk about, something that they have a lot of knowledge or experience in, or something that they are already doing on a daily basis. Now, you will see people tell you, you don't have to be passionate about it, you don't have to know anything about it, but You guys, honestly, I can tell you, if you are not passionate about it, if you are doing it just for the money, you will not show up consistently. You will not continue to run this race in the long run by posting and doing stuff that you don't even like. That's like going to a job that you hate going to. And if you already hate your job, why do you want to start a business that is not fulfilling to you? I will always stand by, God has given each of us a talent and each of us a gift. And because of this, you should use your passion. You should use your talent. You should use your gifts, because he tells us our gifts and our talents will make room for us. So why do something that you don't like just for the money when you know that God can be your provider and your gift will literally make room for you? So you have people who would go against that and they would say, you don't have to be passionate about it to make money. But for me, it's not about the money. It's about me walking into my purpose and showing up online, doing something that is fulfilling not only to me in my pockets, but for my soul. Like, I want to make sure when I leave this earth, I'm leaving knowing that my job was done. So I like to help people, and I like to motivate and encourage people, and to help them understand and realize what they are capable of doing. And I want this to be a long-term business. So I always say, do what you love to do, so that way it don't feel like a job. You don't want to start something that feels like an extra job. Like, you will be able to show up consistently and you will be able to dominate in your space if it's something that you like to do. And I always tell people, if you don't make sales for a whole 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, at least you will feel good about doing something that you already love to do. So for me, that has helped me, because I'm doing what I love to do, which is help people to start businesses and help them to see their potential and what they are capable of doing. So that's the second thing that has worked for me. People will tell you different, but I stand behind that 100%. That works, because the days I didn't feel like it, the days I didn't want to show up, guess what? I was able to remember my why, and remember it wasn't about me, but it was about showing up in my purpose and helping someone else's family. They can start their businesses and they could live a life that they desired to live. The third thing that has worked for me was starting with PLR digital products. As I have told you guys, when I first got started, I had multiple things to sell. Some things were things that I had from 2021, and then other things were things that I had recently added this year. So PLR products helped me to get up and launched literally in no time. I didn't have to wait months trying to create my own ebook. I didn't have to wait, in order to see what it was I wanted to sell. I already knew the route I was going, which was to help other people to start their digital product business, but I had to make sure that I had something to sell. So because I didn't want to take a long time to get started, I started with PLR products, and that helped me to get my digital product business up and launched literally in a week's time. And so I would always tell you guys, start with a PLR digital product. That way you can see what it is that your audience like and what they don't like, without you having to take so much time to create it. Because if you create something and you take months creating it, that's time that you could have been done made your first $1,000. So for me, I started with PLR products, but then I created my own courses so that I was able to talk about things more in depth of what I wanted to talk about. I was able to see what my audience needed, because as they purchased those PLR products, they began to tell me, hey, how can I do this? I need help with this. So that helped me to understand what my audience needed from me, and I was able to create my courses to go more in details of what it is they needed to do and how they needed to do it, so that I could be the solution to their problem. So start with a PLR digital product, and if you don't know what a PLR digital product is, it's a private label right product. That means that you're purchasing something that you have the right to resell, and you have the right to purchase and make it look as if it's yours, make it sound as if it's yours, take from it, add to it. You can do whatever you want to do with the PLR product. So if you need assistance with starting your digital products and you want to go the route that I took, you can purchase my Scale to 10K PLR mini course that'll help you to get your PLR digital product business up and launched in 24 hours. Like, I literally give you guys the step-by-step blueprint of what has worked for me, and I also give you a whole PLR vault of different PLR products you can choose from to get your business started. So if you're interested in that, you can go down below in my comments as well as in my description to get started today. It's literally $37, you guys, and I'm teaching you how to get up and launched in 24 hours. The next thing I would say that actually worked was being consistent. I will always tell you guys, you have to be consistent in order to make sales. Now for me, I was not as consistent as I wanted to be because, like I said, I was spreading myself thin, trying to post and show up on every single social media platform. So now I have cut the distractions, and now I'm focusing on one platform, which is just here on YouTube. So I have started this challenge, and I'm doing this challenge. Today is day 15, and I cannot wait to tell you guys how it goes. So as I come to an end with my 30 days, I'm going to update you guys on how many sales I have made here on YouTube, and I'm going to teach you, exactly the steps that I have done here on YouTube to get to where I am. So as I continue on this challenge, I'm going to update you guys, in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and then when I hit my 120 days, I'm going to come back and update you guys every month, So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed so that you can keep up with my journey, so that I can inspire you guys and hopefully help you on your journey to selling digital products as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you back here on my next video. Bye.